After parting ways with Anya's, Van's group headed back to Old Town shortly after noon. Jin and Elaine arrived at Van's office a little before 1 p.m. to swap information, as they had agreed upon earlier. And welcome back, everyone.
I see. So you went off your beaten track and did your rounds in the Leva district.
Elaine! Hello! Beauty's Blade.
Yep, not one of my usual haunts. Can't say I found much of anything, but there were a couple things that piqued my curiosity.
Indeed. And also, OG Mishi-fan, Simulacrum.
I hear you've been busting your tail on a different case. You find anything interesting?
Yes, I did. Would you mind if I let him in on this, Jin?
I don't see any problem with that, given that it's related to something we tackled together back in March.
It's nice to hear confirmation for me that, oh, it is Jin in this, right? Okay, yeah. Because it's the first time they said it aloud at this, right?
March? You don't mean that case, do you?
The one pertaining to that anti-immigration terrorist group?
The very same, where we went up against the True Grievance Brigade. It was the largest anti-immigration faction before the Guild, your team, and the CID arrested the group's every last member. Since then, we've caught signs of entirely new anti-immigration factions beginning to emerge.
Seriously?
More terrorist organizations?
Afraid so, though we haven't been able to verify if they're genuinely anti-immigration just yet.
Genuine? Why would they not be genuine?
What we have confirmed is that the groups have been recruiting members who are known sympathizers of the True Grievance Brigade.
Okay, so maybe they're using that to pull in members for something else. I see what you're getting at.
It's even possible that other anti-immigration groups, both large and small, are banding together to form one massive flock.
Holy shit. Are you for real?
For real?
This is the first I'm hearing of this.
That's hardly surprising. Due to their small numbers, not even the police are aware that they exist. What confuses me more is that these groups seem to be active outside of the Republic as well.
Wait a minute.
That sounds rather similar to a case we worked on before, doesn't it?
The one where Toa helped search for missing migrants from the north, yes? As I recall, the True Grievance Brigade was allegedly looking to scout people of white descent to bolster their rank and file. Then subsequent investigations by authorities revealed there was a different broker working with them behind the scenes.
Over the past 3 months, there have been a handful of disappearances that were apparently caused by that same broker. They hit Remiferia, Northumbria, the Free Cities, and Jurai.
Thought we were going with Uri. Anyway.
We've also heard that impoverished citizens in these regions have been making their way to Calvert. Guild HQ has been watching the situation like a hawk and is urging branches in every country to be on the alert.
I had no idea all this was happening.
Well, this case may appear rudimentary at a glance. It's clear there's more to it than meets the eye. You mentioned this has been going on for 3 months. That would mean it started around the time the space program was unveiled, yes?
Yeah, the timing of so many events is very, very suspicious.
That's right. It could just be a coincidence, but HQ is concerned about that point too.
So we've got this happening. We've got the space program itself and Anya's birthday. What? Because keep a pin in these things, because there's probably going to be some that I miss as well around the place, like different elements that are happening at the same time. So that's the 3 I remember. Is there any I've suddenly forgotten? Because it is definitely that they're all happening around the same time, so they're all going to be relevant to something somehow. And yes, I do mean as well Anya's birthday. That's got to have some significance, some relevance.
And while I'm sure they've got their reasons, I'm surprised the CID has been sitting back twiddling their thumbs.
Really makes you wonder.
I heard you haven't been able to get in touch with Renee lately. I'm in much the same boat. We've approached the CID and requested investigative assistance numerous times, but they keep turning us down. Perhaps they simply are otherwise fully engaged with the space program right now. That just seems weird to me. I mean, they're the CID. They had the manpower to keep tabs on all the Jaeger group's activities, including the Warriors of Krugers. You also hear they love hovering over Heiue, despite the mutual agreement they've got with them. If you ask me, there's no way in hell they'd look the other way when there's a new anti-immigration group on the rise. Is there any chance they ask Marduk to act on their behalf? You know, because maybe they're too tied up right now? No, I'm not aware of any such requests. Even with the recent launch, I was at least given notice moments before. Seems to me they've drawn a line in the sand. So since the CID is being about as helpful as a car without wheels, I mean, that could be useful. You can use the engine for something else. Just tie a rope around, well, not a rope, but, you know, some kind of, what's the word I'm looking for? Tether. I suppose tether would work. Tether around, like, some of the engine parts, maybe just the axle or something like that, and use the drive power to use it on something else. I'm blanking on what it could be used on something else, but the engine can be used for something else. What are we on about? I'm guessing you're here to ask if we can work together like we did back in March. Oh. You guessed right. Now we're kind of stretched thin at the moment, but we can at least spare Elaine. She just loves working with you. Jin, please be quiet. And what he means is that this is the most efficient option, seeing as we've worked together in the past. Had Fee not been off on another assignment, I might have put her forward for this instead. You say that, but as I remember it, you volunteer in almost a second of the topic coming up. Silence. Aw, you like us. How sweet. I don't think it's all of you that she likes in particular. I think there's one person she has more of a preference to. Yes. Katra. Yay, we got Elaine on our team. That's the best help we could have asked for. You know, similar love of Mishi, I imagine, like Katra having more of affinity for Mishi than the others. That's what I'm getting anyway. Huh? But who else could it be? I'll feel much more at ease the next time we encounter those unusual monsters. Yeah. Not to mention, we'll have a broader perspective with the guild's intelligence network at our beck and call. Still have to get the go-ahead from the boss, of course. Balls in your court, Van. Yeah, whatever.
Might not be a permanent thing, but all the same, it's good to have you on the team again, Elaine.
Yes, I'm happy to be back, Van. It's been a while since I last fought alongside you all. And that's especially true for you, Bearguard. I'm sure I will learn much while working with you.
When was the last time we fought with Elaine? Because I know we... Did we? Did we have her in the party in the previous game? In Daybreak 2? I believe we did. Like, party makeup is the one thing I really can't remember with these games. Like, who was in the party at what time, or who was just around in the story. Like, Jin's around now, but he's not a party member. So, when was... Like, for those who remember this better than me... When was the last time Elaine was actually in the party and we could use her in the battles? At this point, when was the last time? Yeah.
As I with you. I look forward to seeing the famous Beauty's Blade in action once again.
You're more than welcome to make use of my room, should you so wish. Mine's free too. Want to try out some makeup together? Thank you for the offer, but I'm worried it would only wear it off after working up a sweat. Oh, since you're here, can I show you my room? Please? Oh, Fairy. Well, if they're not gonna let me catch a peek, I'll just catch 40 winks instead. You're becoming more of a slob by the minute. Surprised you haven't gained any weight, given that you drink every single day. I've got my late night workouts to thank for that. There's no better exercise than going to Pound Town. Oh dear, oh dear. Oh, TMI, Aaron. Fascinating. You have an abundance of spirit and technique and physical strength, yet your dedication and discipline are sorely lacking. I think I shall impart the Kunlun method for controlling one's breathing upon you, like I did with Van. Wait, what? No, I already learned breathing techniques from the Gecko School, so I'm good. Nonsense, there's great value to be had in studying techniques of other schools. Now stand. Gotta say, I'm mighty jealous of you. You've got a wellspring of wisdom and knowledge walking among you. Just thinking back to how you had a similar situation yourself, didn't you, back in the day, Jin? Elaine will have a chance to tap into it, but not me. Maybe I'll pick up a part-time job here too. Not happening. I don't see heart attack inducing shit like that, man. Oh, by the way, ran into the CID division chief earlier, but I haven't seen hide or hair of the direwolf lately. Guessing you haven't either? It's gotta be about, though. That's right. There's no sign the society's involved with these terrorists either. Yeah, but they are up to something, we know that much. We saw Campe. I think Ren was right on the mirror earlier. Bet they're finally about ready to make their move. Before I go, I wanted to mention you might be contacted by someone else about a separate issue. Okay. Mind giving me some context? Long story short, Guild HQ in Le Mans reached out with a few questions about you. Of course, I didn't tell them any of the nitty-gritty bits, like Anya's true identity and heritage, as well as yours, condition. Oh, yeah. It's a little thing. But apparently they're real curious about the whole Nihon Garten hacking incident. Did I get that right, the Nihon? It was Nihon, wasn't it? Yeah. And you're a person of interest. Okay, hold the phone. If they have questions about the garden, why'd you answer them? You and Fee helped out with that case too, in case you forgot. True, but we only swooped in right at the end. You and your crew were the ones who did most of the work. Because of that, a rep from the guild affiliate group will probably reach out for the truth to you about it. How you want to go about dealing with this is up to you and Elaine. Anywho, I'll catch you on the flip side. Hey, wait. A guild affiliate group, huh? There's only one organization I could think of that'd fit the bill. What could it be? Damn that muscle-bound bastard. Did he and Elaine get their kicks from pushing work onto me?
I heard that.
Oh dear. I like it.
Oh.
I would ask for your thoughts, but I'm sure you'd only say, it's pretty alright, or looks easy to move around in.
Genuinely, if anything, I'd it'd be that sort of thing. I'd be like I am now, like stumbling for words. It's just a case of like, how do I say that really suits you in a... Because it's that case of like, I want to be like, that works well with your figure. Like, I don't know. It's like, it looks good on you.
Hell no. This looks great on you. I mean, wow, those colors just scream you.
I mean, yeah, they do match your other color palette.
And those reinforced white heels are not only practical, but also really damn stylish.
Huh? You really think so?
She looks super pretty, doesn't she?
She does. It's like, yeah, I really like that.
Wow, another genuine compliment from Van. He's been on a roll lately.
If you ask me, this feels like a bid to calm the waters after shoving his foot down his throat.
Yeah, he does do that. One minute he'll act all nice and polite with Nina, and he'll blindside me with some rude comment the next.
You might be more deserving of it than most, with your attitude, to be fair.
Lest we forget, Mr. Arkwright is still quite young. He may yet have room to develop a sense of tact.
I doubt that.
In comparison to his work in martial arts prowess, he has much to grow in that regard. Delicacy is hardly Van's strong suit.
Quiet from the peanut gallery. And way to join in on the dog pile, Master.
Moving on. I'll remove my bracer emblem and accompany you for the rest of the afternoon. I'm ready to begin our 4SPG work anytime.
Good deal. Then let's pick a crew and go solve some problems.
Gotta have Elaine with us, yeah. Yeah, good. So like we can't have Anya's this time. I'd prefer having Katra around, thinking the group setup with everything. Yeah, I definitely prefer that right now. But yeah, I was definitely bringing Elaine along. Because there is an element... Ooh, received Judith's disguise. Change costume, okay.
Oh, Agnes isn't here? It would have been nice to work together.
I couldn't see her much this morning either. Why don't we swing by the Aubert district and say hi?
Just remember, you're both well-known celebrities. Try not to draw too much attention. That goes double for you, Judith.
Why are you singling me out? I'm always careful.
Are you though? Let's see here. I do want to look at Elaine's costume. I actually would like to change her party, or the party setup. So she's actually always there. Is it here? Just party lineup, there we are. Yeah, this is what I'm after, because it's like, I want to swap you around. So I'm thinking. Put you there. I still need to see about craft points to make my pattern work out nicely in battles. I've had some information down below that is a thing that will be coming up on some of the... I think it was on one of the support lines. It was mentioned.
Shifting to maintenance mode.
Like down here. There's going to be one that's good for building up... Is it Crisis Force? Let's have a look. What's the one that would be good for building up craft points? Ah, power charge. Okay, so power charge. It's after battles though. I need it during. Because this is on the extra, so that one's after battles, but it is a case of like I want it during. Let's see if there is one for us here. Because I was told there was. So, yeah. Start over on this side. Keep an eye out for the craft points. If I miss it, let me know. Because I can easily just go past it and be like, oh, I didn't see it. Entirely possible. Entirely possible. I feel like it would be on the weapon, if anything. Ooh. How does that work then? That one. Resist 1 KO with 1 HP and greatly restore HP, EP, and craft points. Is the and separate? Or do I need to resist to get that? So it's like, yeah, if we can head for those, so water and space are what we're after here on the shield line, that'd be good. Okay. Attack crash may restore HP and craft points, so burst gain. So potentially what we want on the shield line then is space and water. Let's see about that.
Shifting to maintenance mode. Maintenance mode engaged.
Carry there. So we got that's a time one, isn't it? Got fortune there. There's a space
Chart
one.
skills updated.
Got water. Was it water and space? It was water and space. I forget these things. Yeah, water and space. Start working our way towards that. We need better ones on that line, obviously.
Shifting to
Need it there as well.
mode.
It's going to be difficult there. I'll put in a HP.
Skills changed.
So here, though,
Maintenance mode engaged.
I think we want to follow the same pattern with everyone, which is we want to try and gain this. So fire and water. So water would be good here. I don't have any spare waters.
Let me handle this.
I get rid of that to be sure.
Modifying your orbment, are you? New shard skill added.
It's like, yeah. There's no difference in the firewalls there. That's because you've already got that equipped there.
Shard skills updated.
Yeah, you can see burst gain is
Shifting
coming
to
there on
maintenance
that one.
mode. Activating maintenance mode.
You have a water
Skills
one there
changed.
with you. And a fire one. The stun would be better.
Maintenance mode. Activating maintenance. Shifting.
Building that up on you guys would
Let
be
me
good.
handle this.
But that impedes
That's a
stuff
single
there.
element slot.
It's a single element slot.
Maintenance
Obviously,
mode
that's going to be
engaged.
stuff we'll get much later. Much later, obviously.
Activating. Modifying your orbment, are you?
So we can't do too much here at the moment to start. I just want to keep these in here so it gives me a sense of what I'm
Activating maintenance mode.
aiming towards later.
Let me handle this.
So it's like here with Elaine. Have we got anything we could take from someone else? We'll take that from Anya's.
Skill
She's
set
not
updated.
around. So is it
Let me handle
water
this.
as well? Have the
Skill set
HP in
updated.
there. Yeah, if I have that going on,
Maintenance. Shifting to maintenance mode.
I have a sense of where we're
Maintenance mode
heading.
engaged.
Because again, we got the burst gain coming there quite fast. That's probably because of that one being in the single element slot. Yes.
Modifying your orbment, are you?
Because it's like, yeah, we are heading down for that. We got 2 and 2 there, but we're going to need quite a bit to get the burst gain 2. Yeah. Thank you very much for pointing that out to me as well. So we're going to be heading towards that.
Maintenance
Again,
mode engaged.
I'd like some clarification on this if anybody knows that. Like, does it require the resist happening to restore? I imagine it does, whereas like this one, it's just
orbment,
the
are you?
burst gain is just like, yeah, it may restore more. And you get a 50% chance of that, which is good. Which is very, very good. So, there may have been another one. I just looked at that one and was like, right. No, that seems to be it. Right, okay. We got a plan with that. We got a plan. Thank you very much for informing me of that. Let's speak to Aaron. Man, why do you got to be such a hard-ass Burgard? Cut us younger generations some slack. I will not rebuke your merrymaking, but one must apply oneself when the situation demands. Having said that, you took quite quickly to the Kunlun school's rhythmic breathing techniques. Yeah, there's nothing Van can do I can't do better. I'll do a little intel gathering while holding down the fort. Again, it's not gonna fly away, mate. So give me some space and scram. There we go. Once a smart mouth twerp, always a smart mouth twerp. Seems to me like you two already follow the same rhythm. Oh yes. Oh, I expected something to come back from both of them being like, we do not. You know, go on, scram. I'll hold down the fort, keeps flying away. So get out there and make yourself useful. Who asked your permission? Okay, the radio. News.
Hope you're having a good one, listeners. Today's news briefing comes to us straight from the Tyrell Times. The Dread Power Company has announced a joint promotion with the movie Perfect Driver Zero, slated for release next month. The company plans to host collaborative events in a variety of locations alongside the release of its new product, Maximum Energy.
Maximum Energy. Okay. Right.
Radio Network.
Edith Radio Network. Kitties. Oh, there's a meeting going on, a council meeting. Meow, yes. Oh my. I don't believe that's called for. They seem to be having a serious conversation. Yeah, probably not the sort of thing us humans should be butting in on. Is it just me, or does bit dull. Seem kinda on edge today. Oh. Oh dear, oh dear. Okay. So is it just the rounds again? I imagine so. Let's see here. We just got Old Town at the moment. Righto. What's going on in here? Oh! Oh! Well, have we ever seen you two interact before? I can't remember. I see, I see. Sounds like Kisara has been having a grand old time. Oh yes, despite all her daily grumblings, she seems to be enjoying her school life. Relatively speaking. Allow me to once again express my gratitude to you for opening the way for her. I should be the one thanking you. Our world has seen no shortage of talents forever buried in the dirt. Yeah. That's something that bothers me as well. Like, give people the opportunities, the potentials. Up to them whether they want to thrive, you know. It's for that reason that I believe facilitating the futures of our youth to be the ultimate investment of them all. It's like how, like you on Discord, like if you're there, you know my stance on public transport. I believe public transport is a massively important thing in order to unlock the potential of the populace. Like really, I do genuinely believe that's a massively important thing. It's like it helps boost the economy as a result. It's like it's hugely important. So having a metro system that they've got here, fantastic, absolutely fantastic. Every city needs like a big metro system, public transport network. You need a high-speed rail network connecting all the towns, the cities, etc. It's what you need. It's what you need. Unlock the maximum potential you can from the populace. Give everyone the opportunities to be the best they can be, and that's part of it. It's not all of it, obviously. Big factor in it, though. Big factor in it. Yeah. Anyway, sorry, I got sidetracked again. Yes. Yeah. And that's exactly why we adults need to stand us a firm foundation. Within reason, in my case, I already have another journey on the agenda. Always on footloose. Always so footloose and fancy-free. I envy that part of you deep down. What Hug did for Kisara is merely the latest in his long history of good turns to me. Like Jin. He's just the sort of person Old Town needs. He may be a bit on the whimsical side, but that's part of his charm as far as I'm concerned. This one's been a free spirit ever since he was a boy. Revoltingly so at that. Still, there's no denying that he's got a keen eye for people. And a considerate soul, despite appearances. Well, much as I hate to accept it, I ought to get back to work soon. Thinking of it as my service to our children's futures helps it go down easier, at least. Speaking of Kisara, passed by her and Rebecca on the way home earlier. We spoke briefly, and well, it seems the two have quite a lot going on at the moment. Still, I'm confident those girls will be just fine. Call it intuition. All right. Oh, you should leave, though. Welcome, Elaine. Helping Arkwright Solutions out our way? Oh, and how was your takeover the other day? To your liking, I hope. Yes, it made for an absolutely delicious lunch break. I hear you've been stopping by on your own lately. Beauty's blade, blending in with the common folk. She comes by quite a bit, even when she doesn't have any business at your office. Sometimes we'll even get to talking about you. Paulette, please. Oh, my mistake. That was supposed to be a secret. What could they possibly be saying about me? What do you think, fan? You had that conversation at the start of Daybreak 2, wasn't it? Like down in the metro. You had that conversation with her. Was it down in the metro? It was like... No, it was like underground sewers or something for some reason. Like, yeah. It had the same color palette, that sort of like browny sort of grey look to it. Underground, anyway. About their relationship and where things stand. So it's like, you should know, Van. You should know. Yes. Best of luck helping Van and them, Elaine. I'll have a lot meal? I'll have a hot meal waiting when you get back. We'll have to see how our work plays out. But thank you in advance.
Well, oh, what would you like?
Peach tart. Ooh. I am a fan of peaches. I usually like them combined with apricots.
Do your best out there, okay?
I will. Yeah, they pair quite nicely. Now that lunch has come and gone, I'd better start chipping away at tonight's dinner prep. Anya sure is made of sterner stuff, though. Going to school during her post-exam break. I'll have to whip up an A+ meal for her when she gets back. Anya sure is made of sterner stuff. Going to school during her post-exam break. I'll have to whip up an A+ meal for her when she gets back. Alright, so...
Pick something already!
Alright, mate!
Ya.
We should see about cooking as well, really, shouldn't we? Upstairs, let's see about that. While we're here, where... Can I not... Oh, do we do it in the menu now, don't we? Was that it? So used to coming up there, it's like, wait, it's throwing me off. And I'm like, so used to that. Shortcut, is it shortcut we want? There's fish. Heal items. Maybe in the notebook. Gourmet. Ooh. Home cooking. Yeah, we can do it from here. It's properly throwing me off.
Sure, give me a minute. Thanks for waiting.
Can we make bad versions of these? I'm not sure.
It would be my pleasure. I put quite a lot of effort into this.
Piece of cake.
It's
See,
not cake.
I can cook too, you know.
Oh, alright then.
I'll give it a try.
I didn't try.
I put my heart into it.
Oh dear, I don't think we should eat that then. You kind of need that back. Oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear. Okay, so...
That was simply delicious.
Love me a sugar rush.
Here you have.
Whew, I'm stuffed. Whew, I'm stuffed. Love me a sugar rush.
That's the gourmet points. Sort it as best we can.
Those swallows look like they'll be leaving the nest soon.
Observing swallow ecology. At present, one of them has taken flight. Now initiating cleanup of nest environs. You may ask Theo to do this on a regular basis, right? Yeah, they've even been taking the occasional pictures from hard-to-see angles. Such sophisticated technology. I suppose it is a bit late to be in awe of that. Proper preservation of swallow nest necessitates that a precise and suitable distance be maintained. Theo is optimal for this very task. Oh, these swallows haven't left the nest yet. That one's trying to fly, though. Yeah, it's a little late in the year to be sticking around. But based on their plumage, they might leave the nest soon. Yeah, keep an eye on them, keep an eye on them. Kyle! Whew, I'm B. Need a break to catch my breath. Should have known it wouldn't be easy to keep up a motorized vehicle by bike. See, Makino, Shannon, and I are doing the rounds of all the capital's fishing spots. Is there one here? But the two of them are on orbital scooters, so they just keep leaving me in the dust. So it was his bike outside when we saw it earlier. Huh. Cool. Yeah, you got an orbital mail from one of your regulars on your work computer. They want you to do the interior design for a new building, and quickly. Ugh, seriously? I've been in a lot of this kind of thing lately. With outer space as the new hot topic, brutalist futuristic architecture is starting to catch on. I hate brutalist architecture! Boring! It's boring! Problem is, it's these jobs that typically have the most mad rush deadlines. Now, less whining, more designing. You ought to be grateful for all the business. I know, Margaret, I know. Just let me finish this tea first. My husband's always been the laid-back sort, so I can get where he's coming from. But the business his regulars give is something to appreciate. You should count yourself lucky to be getting any work at all. Oh dear. I run an independent architectural firm, and lately we've been getting a lot of rush jobs. It's not as bad as Hawker's big corporate woes, but I still barely have any time to catch my breath. Ah, they're going the brutalist route? Brutalist architecture is atrocious. Awful. Don't tell me. You're cooling off in the shade to get away from the heat. Like, brutalist architecture, especially in the United Kingdom, is very 70s, 80s. You know, like just the big blocky buildings that look horrendous. That is brutalist. It is disgusting. Simple as that. It just is. I find it repulsive. Don't tell me you're cooling off in the shade to get away from the heat. Thermal management is essential for them, I would imagine. Yes. Right. Let's head towards the Ford SPG board. Oh, hello. Good to see you. Here to buy some candy? What, Anya? What the heck are you doing here? Surprised, old lady Jin, or Gin, asked me to fill in for her. She even said she'd pay me a part-time salary, so I'll be in charge of the store for the afternoon. Is that right? I take it Miss Gin, or Jin, is out at the moment. I imagine it's Gin, because we've got another Jin. So. Then. Yeah, she didn't explain what for, but apparently it's too important to miss. It's the problem, I don't hear a word enough, I don't remember how to pronounce it. Simple as that. Simple as that. Gets me kind of curious. But as long as you're open for business, that can wait. So anyway, Anya, my guess is no, but just in case you happen to have any new flavors. His nonchalance is almost impressive. You sure do love your sweets, huh, Van? Gets me thinking. Setting up a candy subscription service could really corner a market here. Offer priority purchasing for limited time flavors, and then once customers can't live without it, jack up the prices. Please don't, that sounds like a living hell. Doesn't it just? The old lady might actually be the most reasonable one here. It's like with the word simulacrum. It's like, if I don't hear that enough, it's not going in. I can understand what the word means, but the pronunciation's not going in. Unless I hear it over and over again. Which is why, again, thank you for that, because now I know how to say it. Simulacrum. Because you broke it down perfectly. Thank you. It's like simulacrum. Simulacrum. Well, if it isn't young Lady Bazelia, you're looking under the weather. What happened? Miss Brenda, has Eddie been by today? He's been acting rather distant lately, without even so much as stopping by to visit. Did I do something to upset him? Oh dear, that child of mine. Miss Brenda? Don't mind me. As for Eddie, well, he's had his head in the clouds. The boy left all stone-faced this morning. Apparently he's making rounds about pedestrian-heavy areas all by his lonesome. Maybe it'd help put your mind at ease if you went and looked for him. Oh, I will. Thank you, Miss Brenda. Aww. So Eddie hasn't grown to disdain me after all. That's something. At least you know that now. Then why? Nothing seemed amiss. Oh, that can wait. You have to go find him. He's opening up another store somewhere, isn't he? He's trying to think of the best place for it, so... Honestly, what is Eddie thinking running this poor young lady sick? Boy's always been a bit of a klutz. Once he gets absorbed into something, blinders go over his eyes. Still, if nothing else, it does seem like he has a plan. Yes, he does. Okay, so what's going on with the two people over here, the new ones? We both commute to work, and yet here we are, eating lunch back at home. Guess that's just like us to do, though. Saves money this way. But wow, Luke, you sure are a good cook. Now that you haven't always been. I mean, this is one of the reasons why I point out the idea of good public transport is important. So if this is saving them money and they can potentially like commute and stuff like that, they can potentially use the public transport because it's cheap and stuff like that. That saves them money. That's important. So people who like are unfortunately poorer still have similar opportunities to those who have more money. And then potentially that intelligence, that aspect about themselves that could be their talents, their artistry, whatever's important to them can then be found and appreciated and then contribute and then give them the opportunities they would otherwise miss. Public transport is a part of that. It's so important. It's so important. Anyway. Well, Luke, you sure are a good cook, now that you haven't always been. Not that you haven't always been. Makes me jealous of whoever gets to be your wife. I wonder. Jeez, how are you going to get all grumpy about me complimenting you cooking? Good question. Self-reflecting on it, maybe. Jeez. Right. Oh, you're coming this way. There you are. What story have you got now? You know, it's been 50 years now since I earned my bracer qualifications. That was back when the guild was just founded, I believe. In no time at all, I rose all the way up to A rank. Eventually, I became one of the continent's top bracers alongside 3 others. The 4 Musketeers, they used to call us. I even served as guildmaster prior to my retirement. Oh, I do hope my juniors are faring alright. I've seen this woman around before, evidently her penchant for fibbing is still going strong. Yeah, well, I don't think she realizes who you are. Oh, did you perhaps not hear me right? I'm Calvert's first ever A-rank bracer, just for the record. Even now, there's not a soul at the guild who doesn't know my face. She's like, yeah.
Would you care for some flowers?
I would care for them. My co-worker, Raymond, still drops by every once in a while. He's attending an art school here in Edith now. Every day is as grueling as the last, apparently. When he moved out of Old Town, well, there's a long story behind that. Yeah, there is. But it seems like he still treasures the time he spent here, even now. Indeed. I'm thinking we'll actually use this as a place for us to end this part. And in the next part, we'll look at the 4SPG and then start carrying on the rounds in Old Town. We've got some connection events as well, from the looks of it. That's not them. So let's have a look at the connection events. Oh yeah, we got another selection here. It was mentioned we can actually view some of these missed ones later in the game. I still think then, as a result of that, it will be a case of I still just make a compilation video of all of them for like each character. Just a simple way of doing that. I think that's probably better. Yeah. Because then you have me reading out the parts and my lovely British accent. Ow, I hurt my fist. I clenched my fist then and it actually hurt. Because I was like, yes, putting my power into my fist. But it ended up hurting. Oh well. Anyway, we'll see you in the next part with that 4SPG, I assume, anyway. Yeah, I assume. Ta-da! For now.